Hello, my Mahjong friends. Welcome to Mahjong Class Clinic. In this clinic, we're reviewing the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong as we play on ilovemahj. In this tutorial, we're discussing how to go from a beginner to an intermediate player for Mahjong. I'm so glad you're here. Type in the comments below any questions you have about the topic or Mahjong, and I'll be sure to answer. If you'd rather, you can email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. Type in the comments what you would like to learn more about. I'd love hearing topic suggestions. And as we play on ilovemahj, let me know what you would have done different. I love hearing from you and what things you enjoy about my play or what you would have done different. I appreciate your support of the Mahjong Class channel. Please hit subscribe. Give thumbs up to the content you enjoy, share the video with fellow Mahjong players, comment and engage. I love hearing from you and chatting about Mahjong. You could also give a thanks of appreciation by hitting the thanks button for a one-time donation, or you can email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. I really appreciate your support for the Mahjong Class channel. Thank you for showing up each week and watching these videos and letting YouTube know how much you enjoy the channel. Thank you. Oh My Mahjong has been generous enough to give us the code MAHJClass to receive 10% off your order when you order at Oh My Mahjong. Oh My Mahjong has dozens of mats to dress up your table or assist you in core Mahjong rules. They have beautiful layered tiles, you can choose your favorite colors, and they have storage items, accessories, and entertainment items. Because we are talking about beginners and how to move to intermediate players, let's look at the featured product, the Navy Line Finder. You can buy one for yourself and 3 more for your friends to help keep track of the chosen line. These are a great tool for those who are beginners moving to intermediate or someone who loses track during play. There are 10 vibrant colors to choose from, and I'm sure your favorite color is there to choose. These line finders will enhance the beginner to become an intermediate player by helping them focus in on a line. Head on over to Oh My Mahjong to check out the details and options for color. The Navy, as well as the Core Line Finder, is Mahjong Class top sellers at Oh My Mahjong. For those that have used the code MAHJClass, please continue to do so to receive your 10% off. When you get to checkout, let them know I sent you and put in MAHJClass and get 10% off. Enjoy shopping. Don't forget to pick up your line finder. Let's take a look at your accomplishments as a beginner and how to move to an intermediate player. Here are your accomplishments. I'm sure you've either took lessons, read books, or watched videos and understand gameplay. You know the directions of play. Remember, play to the right to play the game right. And walls have double L, so the walls come from left. You know the tiles and their functions. You're able to organize your hand upon the deal. You have knowledge of the Charleston. We'll talk more about that. You understand exposed versus concealed hands. Don't forget to highlight those concealed hands so you don't play them exposed. And you know the 9 categories. Please be sure, if you don't already, to have them memorized, but I'm pretty sure you do. You have the 9 categories under your belt, meaning that you can tell me them without looking at the card. You understand the mechanics of building hands, the structure of the hands, and you're comfortable with certain hands. I'm sure you play the same hands all the time. So you're still at a beginner level, but now you're moving on to an intermediate player. And to do so, you've been playing, trying to improve your game. Now here's a checklist. You've completed these 10 as a beginner. Now let's look what you need to do to become an intermediate player. Here are 15 workable tasks so that you can become an intermediate player. Continue to read those books and watch videos so you can grow. And also consider taking a coach and play with me. You can just email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com and I'll be happy to help you move your game along. You're willing to explore other hands and categories, and even those concealed hands. I'm sure you're saying, no, not quite, but try exploring other hands and categories. You're able to build hands with the understanding of the parentheses. Remember, those are your helpers, and those parentheses are very much important to help you build those hands. During the Charlestons, you are now becoming aware of what you are passing, and you should choose the tiles and mix them up. And number 5, you're able to keep pace during the Charleston and understand the simplicity of passing unwanted tiles. And you're also aware of what people are passing to you. You're starting to notice that the same tiles keep getting passed around. You work on keeping your tiles together on the rack. Maybe as a beginner you had them grouped by how they are on the card with spaces in between. Now push those tiles together, and it doesn't give information to your opponents about what's going on in your hand. You're trying hard to build towards a category versus building towards a specific hand at the beginning of the game. Number 8, you're developing picking, racking, and discarding with ease. So remember, when you pick, you always put it in your rack, and when you then to end your turn, you discard. This is becoming an easier process from you, and you do it naturally without thinking. When playing as an intermediate player, you're now beginning to process and plan what to discard and what you need to call. Sometimes when you're playing as a beginner, you have no idea what you should discard, and it takes quite some time. So now you're getting better at discarding. You're gaining patience. You're not calling just to call and put up a grouping. You're understanding that once that grouping's up, you can't change it and you're stuck with your hand. So you're gaining patience to wait and calling when you must. Number 11, you're optimizing joker exchanges when available. You're beginning not to forget to do them. You're pausing before you discard so that you're checking around the table to make sure you can't do a joker exchange. Number 12, you're beginning to be aware of opponents' hands and finding them on the card. So to become an intermediate player, you do need to start playing defense. When your opponents have 2 exposures up, you should be looking on the card to figuring out what hand they're playing so you don't discard their winning tile. Because remember, when you discard the tile and give them Mahjong, you're not winning the game, of course, but you're also losing the game for 2 other people. So be mindful of what you're discarding. And when you're figuring out your opponent's hand, you're also teaching yourself new hands to play. Number 13, defensive strategy awareness. Again, you're being more mindful of what you're discarding. And 14, awareness of the need to switch hands and looking for possibilities. So instead of giving up as a beginning player and say this hand just isn't working, you're now discovering that you need to switch hands and where can you play. So you're exploring the card. This is bringing you to an intermediate level player. And obviously those playing will play to become better skilled. There are some ways you can practice some of those skills on ilovemahj. On ilovemahj, they have what's called exercise rooms. These are great ways to learn to practice your skills. You can learn to play defense if you go on the exercise room called Mahjong. It's like Wordle, and you identify and complete hands based on the tiles given. So therefore, the tiles that are exposed, you're looking at what hand could be this. And that's just like playing defense, so it's teaching you defense. There's also another exercise called Build a Hand, where it helps you build the hand. And this is strengthening reading those parentheses so you understand how to build it. Don't build it as is, build it the way the parentheses say if it gives you another option to build it. You can also try Heavenly Hands, which is also building the tiles. It's helping you understand how the lines are created with lower numbers first and ascending. Even in the evens, odds, and 3, 6, 9, it's still starting with the low numbers and building up. We'll take a look at those in a second. And the final thing is Charleston practice. You can practice passing tiles during the Charleston and improving what tiles you are passing. So focus on the tiles you're passing and make them better passes. To bring yourself to an advanced level, you're going to start paying attention to the tiles passed to you and maybe figuring out your opponent's hand based on that. We'll talk about that next week. So let's go on to ilovemahj and practice some of these exercises so we could see what I'm talking about and start becoming an intermediate player from a beginner. Please also consider becoming a channel member of Mah Jongg class channel. Take your love of Mahjong to the next level and give a monetary donation and become a channel member of Mah Jongg class. There are 3 levels to choose from. Click join on the main channel page and you can read all about them. Again, thank you for being here each week and giving me your support in free ways by subscribing, thumbs up, sharing videos with Mahjong friends, and commenting. But please consider now becoming a channel member of Mah Jongg class. Thank you for those who are already members. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to sharing more videos with you each week on Tuesday nights at 6:30. While on the home page, you can also click the magnifying glass and search for a topic of your choice. Whether you're looking for the basics, tips, or strategies, I'm sure you can find it. And if you need more information on a topic or you can't find it, please email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com and I'll be sure to create the topic and add it. Consider joining ilovemahj for 3 weeks. You get a code CB. They typically give you a 2-week trial. With the code CB, you get it for 3 weeks. While on there, you're going to enjoy leveling up your skills with the exercise rooms, and then you're also going to be able to play with bots or even play with regular people. It's a great way to improve your skills so you're ready for your in-person game. Head on over to ilovemahj, use the code CB, and play for 3 weeks. You get an extra extended week with the code CB. So scoop it up and I'll see you there at ilovemahj. Let's head over there now and play and practice. On ilovemahj, let's look at the exercise rooms. So you go to play exercise rooms. The first room I want you to look at is the Charleston practice. This is where you can learn on what tiles to pass during the Charleston.
First Charleston.
You remember, it's still sorting by suit. You're not going to play a full game here. You're just practicing passing. You pick your category, and for this, we're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to pass 7, 9, and 1. Say for some reason we wanted to keep this 7 and our initial pass was 2 9s. I want you to be aware of that's not a great pass to pass 2 9s. So you're going to pull a 9 back and discard the 7. Now you're off and you're going to do 2 east and 1. Maybe that's not the best pass. You can pull back a 1 or a 2 and maybe discard the red if you choose. You're paying attention at this point to the discards. A 1, a south, and a 4. Now 1 and 4 is the same suit. Maybe you pull back the 1 and get rid of the 1 bam. You're going to continue.
Second Charleston.
Now you have a 1, 3, and 5. 3 and 5 are in the same suit and in the same category, so maybe you pull back a 3 and put an east. An 8, a 1, and a south. That's a good pass. A 7, a 1, and a south. That's still a good pass.
Courtesy pass.
So we pretty much only picked up 1 tile, but we're still going to do the courtesy pass of 3 tiles. And you can do a 2, a west, and a 3. Now, that might not be the best pass to pass, but of the remaining tiles, it's still a decent pass. The 2 and the 3 obviously go together, but you have no other tiles you'd like to discard. You could put back the 3 and give a north, but now you're giving 2 wins, but it is north and west rather than west and east or north and south. Whatever you choose, just try to make a better choice. And now I would end it here and move on and play again the Charleston. You could also see suggested hands, and you can also continue the game, or you can do new tiles or do repeat. So they have some great option here. Let's look at their suggested hands. And they're saying we can play 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in consecutive run, which is what I was looking for, or 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing the 8s though. That's the key here. We also, they give you the main hand that you could look for, which is in singles and pairs line 1, and that's with mix of wins. So you might have missed that, and I think I did. We had a lot of wins, so maybe we should have kept the wins, and we could have played 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8. We still are missing the 8s though. There is that part of where you're missing a pair. But give this a try. I think it's a great way to help improve the Charleston, help you see your hands better. Don't get so stuck up on the suggested hands. Wait till you've already picked a category. And then the problem with this is it kind of has other hands involved. This one does have just all consecutive run, but it also has something where you can jump over to 3, 6, 9. I kind of would just want you to stay with consecutive run because that's where the majority of the hands are. And 7 tiles towards the first hand. So let's get out of this by hitting the X. And you also want to look at Mah Jongg. Mah Jongg can teach you how to play defense. You're identifying the hand, which is what you kind of do when you're looking at your opponent's hands exposures. So they have 9s and 6s, and learning the categories, and have a whole thing on how to learn the categories, and this is being from beginner to advanced. 9s and 6s show up in 2 categories. They can be in consecutive run, 6, 7, 8, 9, or they can be in 3, 6, 9. So then you have to think, okay, this has 6s and 9s together the way it's positioned here on the rack. And so you want to build this hand with 6s and 9s. You have a Kong of 9s and it looks like a Kong of 6s. So you're going to pull down the other 2 6s. And then you have to fill in the rest. I'm thinking they're playing line number 2. So you need 2 flowers. And then you need the number 3 in the opposite suit, which is the 3 dot. And then you validate. So this is a great way to recognize hands and a good way to start learning defense and building hands. Let's do one more. This has 6s and 4s. So where are 6s and 4s? Again, it can be a consecutive run, 4, 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5, 6, but mostly it's in 2, 4, 6, 8. So it looks to me like there's 6s here. So let's go out and finish the 6s. So I'm going to use this one and add the remaining 6, put a 6 here. This is not a 6. Let's get rid of that. And even though I thought it was in 2, 4, 6, 8, because 4s and 6s are there, I did mention consecutive run. This is actually line number 7. It would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, because you have to have 5 numbers, and you hit validate. So go ahead and give that a try to start learning how to build the hands and learning defense. We're going to exit there and we're going to go to Heavenly Hand. Heavenly Hand is also a great way to build hands and recognize the structure of a hand and defense. Let's click on Heavenly Hand. This really, more than defense, it's about the structure of a hand. So the hand is jumbled, so you have to correct it and straighten it out. So all the hands have flowers at the beginning, so put your flowers in the beginning. Then you know they're consecutive numbers, so put 3s first. And you also have 4s, so put 4s next. And then you had 5s. Now you have 2 jokers, so you have to see what hand could they possibly be playing. Aside from suit, you look at the numbers and it's 3, 4, 5. When you look at that, you know it's consecutive run, and then you have to look for a hand with flowers. If you look at the third hand down, it's 4 flowers, add your joker, a Kong of 3s, a pair of 4s, and a Kong of 5s. You hit validate. Again, rearrange your hand. Flowers are always first, and then you have the numbers 6. You see that? And then you always go to the next number, 7 and 8s. Now you have 2 jokers and you have to place them. It's the same hand again, and you put your jokers in. Onto the next hand. Now you know the winds all go together, so put your winds together and spell news, because that's what we have. They always go in that order, north, east, west, south. You put your 1s first because there will always be 1s at the beginning, and then your 3s that match, and then you know 3 comes before 5, and then your 5s. So then you notice it's odd numbers, low odds, 1, 3, 3, 5. And you go to that category, and the third line from the bottom, you need a pair of 1s, place your jokers, a Kong of 3s, the word news, N-E-W-S, a Kong of 3s, place your joker, and a pair of 5s. You hit validate and you have a good hand. So I think this is a great way to start learning the structure of the hand and how they're built. So this is bringing yourself from a beginner to an intermediate. And it's also, again, teaching you to understand that you always have flowers first, then low numbers and increasing, and then to find the hand on the card in which category. There's multiple skills here. Give it a try. Let's move on to ilovemahj and play a game. We're going to scroll up, play with bots, official game, and advanced. We're going to start our game.
First Charleston.
Before we start our game, again, please consider enjoying ilovemahj. I just showed you some great exercises to level up your skills. So use the code CB and try it out for 3 weeks. I think you'll quite enjoy it. Good luck. Let's play our game. Sort by suit. Look for your pairs. We have 9s, 6, 9. Maybe we're playing odds. 2 and 9 are too far apart, but we do have a lot of 2s. Let's see. 5, 7, 9. Maybe odds. Let's do odds. So a 2, a 4. I'm going to hold on to that 6 for maybe 3, 6, 9. And another 2. Now this is a terrible pass, but I'd rather give 2 2s than 4 and 6. Let's try it. And we pulled another 5 and a 2. So 2, 5. And let's look at that 5, 7, 9 hand. It's matching dragon. There is an opposite dragon hand, so we might be playing that. The 4th from the bottom. Let's pass this 6. I don't think we're playing 3, 6, 9. Oh, another red. 3, 4, and 2. We don't need this flower. That'll be next to go. Ooh, we got the matching dragon, which is line number 3. I'm going to continue.
Second Charleston.
I'm going to get rid of the north, the 3, and a flower. Yes, I'm passing a flower. A 1, a 5, and a 2. A south. Oh, 3, 4. We're going to keep going.
Courtesy pass.
And we have 3. Not a bad Charleston. He only wants 1. 8's fine. We picked up another north. So prioritize your tiles to what you want to discard, and then you're in the game. So we're either playing line number 3 or line number 6, the second half. We have to see if we get the white dragon for that. In both of them, we need a Kong of 5, so we can call for that. And we need a Kong of 9, so we can call for that. The difference is going to be this end grouping, whether we do it with green dragons or pairs and pairs. Let's move on with the game.
North. 4 bam.
Oh, and in both we need a Pung of 7, so we can call for that. We need a Kong of 5s though. Let's see how it goes.
8 crack. 3 bam. South. 3 crack. 6 crack.
So you go pretty fast because you're just looking for 5 bam, 7 bam, 9 bam, and dragons. So
North.
There's not much thought process in your discards.
4 crack. 3 dot. West.
Nobody playing those
dot.
wins.
1 crack. Soap.
Can't call for the soap if you need a pair.
9 dot. 5 crack. 5 dot.
1 soap out.
9 dot. 1 dot. 3 bam. 4 crack. 3 dot. 8 bam. 4 dot. 6 bam. 1 dot.
Wow,
East.
look at all those wins.
8 dot. 1 crack. 3 bam. 2 crack. 6 dot. South. 6 crack. Call. 8 dot.
Ooh, look at those jokers. Keep that in mind.
3 crack. 3 crack.
Jokers are important. You want to level up
1
your game
bam.
to be able to get those
2 dot.
jokers. Jokers will help you win.
South. 5 bam.
I could have called that 5. I'll wait for the next one. I don't want to put out my hand
North.
too soon.
8 crack.
However, you have to make sure which one you're playing, because are we playing line number 3? We need 4. Are we playing line number 6? You only need 3.
Red. 7 dot. 9 dot. 1 bam. West. 7 bam.
In both, we only need 3 7s, so let's call this.
Call. 6 dot. 4 bam. 4 dot. North. 2 dot. East. 9 dot. 4 bam. 8 dot. 8 crack. 4 bam. 9 crack. West. 9 crack. 2 bam. 9 crack. 6 bam. Mah Jongg.
Yeesh, didn't see that one coming. So I did give Amstead the win, and he had 6s and 6s. He was playing 2, 4, 6, 8. No one ever got his jokers. He had those 2 jokers sitting up there, and nobody took our 7 either. We were between 2 hands. It wasn't really built up yet. We needed either the white dragon to either go out and then we switched to line number 2, or we needed to get the white dragon. We could play line number 6. Let's look at everybody's hand. The winner was Amstead. He played 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4. 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 suit with 6s and 6s. These could have been 2s and 2s, 4s and 4s, 6s and 6s, or 8s and 8s. Congratulations, Amstead. Annie was playing 2025, line number 3, 2025, 2s and 5s in the same suit with the opposite dragon. And so he needed to have white dragon as opposite. He had a long way to go. Interesting. He had no white dragons. He had to use the white dragon here. So there was some competition there for the white dragon. Kurt was playing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line number 5, 3 flowers, a little 1, 3, 5 run odd with 7 and 9 in 2 different suits. The whole hand is based on 3 suits, but the 7 and 9 needed to be in 2 other suits. He had a bit of a ways to go. We were in competition with the 9s. And our 5 was over here with Annie, so we would have been in some trouble. We could have used a joker wheel with it. So on to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep all the low numbers. 7 and 8 are together. I don't really like it, but we'll pass it with maybe a white. Let's see how this goes. It's the best pass we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get rid of the 1 and the 2 and this 4. I don't think we're using that green. 7, 2, 4, and let's get rid of this green. I think we're going to play consecutive run, the basic hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, although we have no jokers. Continue.
Second Charleston.
North, 9 and 7. 7, 1, 2, 1, 2. We could try that, the bottom hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We can get rid of this 1. We're going to go for that bottom hand in consecutive run. It's 2 flowers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we don't need these last ones.
Courtesy pass.
And we have 3 to pass. I love playing concealed hands because it makes you play the game. Oh, we got another 1, but we don't need it.
6 dot.
Makes you play the game
4
so
dot.
you can't expose anything. So it teaches you
West.
how
East.
to keep track of tiles
West.
and to use your jokers wisely
4
when you
crack.
get them. We don't have any jokers.
6 crack. 4 bam.
Be mindful of what's being
7
discarded and also prioritize your discards.
7 bam.
Because remember, you're going to have to change hands if this doesn't work out.
9 crack. 5 bam.
Get rid of your high tiles
9
first.
bam. 1 crack. 7 crack. 1 crack. 9 dot. 2 crack. 9 crack. South. 7 bam. 7 crack. West.
A lot of
4
1
bam.
3s, which is odd.
1 dot. 5 bam.
We need this too. I'm going to push
5
forward
crack.
with a consecutive
5 dot.
run concealed hand.
3 crack.
Oh, we need that 3.
9 dot. 4 crack. South. 5 dot. 4 dot. 6 dot. Call. 3 crack.
Oh, well, our 3s. Oh, nope, we got 1. Let's hope for jokers.
1 bam. 3 dot. South. North. 1 bam. South. 3 bam. 3 dot.
Can't call it. We don't need it.
6 bam. 7 bam.
We need a
North.
joker and a flower.
North.
There's our
1
joker.
bam. 9 bam.
And now we need a flower.
North.
We need the joker because 2, 3 cracks went out.
8 dot. Call. 4 crack. 7 crack.
Come on, flower.
1 dot.
We don't need the joker.
Joker. 4 dot. East. 9 crack. 2 dot. East. 7 bam. 2 crack.
And we got it. Congratulations to us, Mahjong.
Mah Jongg.
Very nice. Don't be afraid to throw out jokers. We were playing consecutive run, the bottom hand, the 8th hand, and we played 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you don't have to play 1, 2, 3, but we had those numbers and it came pretty easy to us. Amstead was playing any like numbers, line number 1, 2 flowers, the number 8 with the matching dragon, the number 8 with the matching dragon, and then the number 8 in its final suit with a pair. Annie was playing Winds and Dragons, line number 2, 2 flowers, the Chow, 1, 2, 3, with all of the dragons. Nice, she had a lot of the dragons. Kurt was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4, 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 6s. He had a bit of a ways to go. On to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, I see, or 6, 7, 8, 9. But we have 2s here. Let's go with 2, 4, 6, 8. We are passing 2 9s, but I think it's what we have. We can always take back a 9 and pass a wind. Let's do that, and we'll give a south. Oh no, we have a pair of 9s. Oh, lines are going around. And a north. Let's pull this back and do the north. 1, oh, terrible. And this 9. Where are all the evens?
Second Charleston.
1, 3, 9. North 1, 7. 7, south 5. I'm not even looking, I'm just keep
Courtesy pass.
sorting. We have 3. As long as we have 3 to pass, I don't need to look at what the tiles are.
9 dot.
Oh, we picked up some more 4s and 6s. Let's sort by suit. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2s, north and red maybe are the only ones we really aren't gonna need.
Flower.
Let's see what we get.
7 crack. Soap.
Don't forget to look at the
West.
2, 4, 6, 8 hand and singles and pairs.
5 crack.
That would be fun to play.
7 dot.
There's no decision
crack.
making. I'm waiting for this hand
Flower.
to develop a little more.
8 crack. North. 8 bam.
Now we got a red. We need flowers for the singles and pairs hand, line number 2.
Green. South.
We got green. Let's give her this 6.
6 dot. 8 crack.
We always can play 2, 4, 6, 8 with 2s.
Green. West.
The 2s hand. 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 2s. Or the closed hand. Let's give her this 4.
4 bam. South.
There's no hand with 2 opposite dragons.
East.
So let's
1
get rid of the
bam.
green.
5 crack. North. 1 bam. West. 3 bam. 1 crack. 9 dot. 5 crack. 6 dot. Call. North.
Ooh.
6 bam. Red.
The hand with matching dragon would be line number 3. You need to have a pair of 2s, a pung of 4s, a pair of 6s, a pung of 8s. That's a long way to go.
3 dot. 9 bam. 1 crack. 1 dot. 9 bam. 4 bam. 7 crack. Soap. 6 crack.
Oh geez, I needed
4
that.
crack.
Oops. That was a slip
7
of the
crack.
click.
3 crack.
It's alright, we'll recover.
6 bam. 2 crack.
We need a pair for the bottom hand. Darn, too bad I got rid of that 6. I'm not ready. That's the second 2 to go
3
out.
crack. 5
I
bam.
might have to change hands. Maybe the one above it.
South.
With 2s and
2
2s
crack.
with opposite dragon. Okay, I think that's the third 2. 1, 2. I feel like there was another 2 out. That's only the second 2. I thought there was one more. Can't call it.
4 crack. 6 bam.
Maybe we'll go with 2s.
1 dot. 8 dot.
2 that was
dot.
a bummer that I let that go.
3 crack.
Can't call anything yet. I don't have
1
enough of
bam.
my hand to know
4
what I'm
bam.
playing.
3 crack. So.
Alright. We have the 2s. Let's get rid of this other stuff. We'll just hold on to 2s.
8 crack. So. East. 1 crack. 7 bam. 9 bam. 9 dot. 2 dot.
2s and 2s with opposite dragons. We need more jokers. That's call for the Kong. Call for the Kong.
Call.
And we'll get rid of the
6 crack. 6 crack. 4 dot. Call. Red.
Oh, see, I need a joker and I don't have it. Okay, we're playing line number 1 with 2s.
3 dot. Call. Joker swap. Mah Jongg.
Ah! Oh, good for Kurt. He played that 1-3 with news and 3-5. Nice hand, Kurt. That's line number 7 and 1-3-5-7-9. Very nice. Congrats. Pair of 1s matching 3s and a pung with NEWS with a pung of 3s with matching pair of 5s. Annie was trying for quints, 7, 8, 9, line number 1. Wow, good for her. Amstead was playing consecutive run, line number 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, all in one suit. Ooh, he was 2 tiles away. Annie was only 1. Let's start our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Ooh, 3, 6, 9. Let's do 3, 6, 9. So we're holding on to any 3, 6s or 9s. Pull back the 4. 1 east 7. Let's sort by rank. We have a not let's sort by suit. A 2, a 4, and we have this pair of 4s. Let's pick up this pair. Oh, of course we got 8s.
Second Charleston.
8, 4, and south. 8, west, and 4. We have 3, 6, 9 with 9s, which is second line from the bottom in 3, 6, 9. So we can get rid of these 6s.
Courtesy pass.
And we got 4, 3, and 1. We can get rid of the last 3.
4 bam.
All right, we're almost there. We have our pairs, which is key. And now we need our Kongs of 9s. They could be 6s or 9s. It could be 3s and 3s, 6s and 6s, or 9s and 9s.
7 dot. So. 1 crack. 5 crack. 8 bam. 7 bam.
Now we have some reds. We'll have to see where they could maybe be used.
7 bam. 8 dot. South. West. 7 dot. 2 crack. 8 bam. 8 bam.
I don't think we're going to use those reds.
3
We'll
dot.
use them for joker bait.
5
Maybe
bam.
somebody will call for the red dragon.
8 crack. 7 dot. 1 crack. 5 crack. 4 dot. 4 crack. 8 crack. 6 bam.
Guess nobody is playing that 2,
4
4,
dot.
6. Ooh, we got our 9.
dot.
Nice.
1 bam. 3 crack.
We don't need it.
4
We have
crack.
our pairs.
6 dot. 4 bam. flower. Red, 5 dot. Red, 4 dot.
Guess nobody's playing those red dragons.
Red, 2 dot. Call, 5 dot. Soap, 1 bam. 7 crack. Flower, call, north.
Oh, Joker exchanges.
Green,
Yay for us.
Joker swap.
We are 2 tiles away.
West, call, 3 bam. Call, 1 crack.
Oh boy.
7 crack. Soap. 5 dot. 8 bam. 9 bam.
Quint over here. We're going to call for Kong.
Call. 6 bam. Call. 5 bam.
Ooh, we're 1 away.
9 dot.
And there it is for Mah Jongg.
Mah Jongg.
Boop, boop. What I was going to say right before that is you should be figuring out everybody's hand, because Annie had 2 exposures up. We were going to work on figuring out her hand, but we were able to win Mah Jongg. So we played 3, 6, 9, line number 5. And again, it doesn't have to be 9s. It could have been 3s, 6s, or 9s. Yay for us. And we have Amstead, who's playing Quint line number 1. They're getting brave. They're playing Quint hands 1, 2, 3. He needed the 2 cracks and didn't have any. And then we had Annie playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4. 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 6s and 6s. We had Kurt playing east and west with 2s. Remember, evens, 2s. He needed another east and he would have had it, or west. Well, congratulations to us. Let's look at the leaderboard. We won 2 games. Kurt won 1 and Amstead won 1. Good day for us. Happy that we won 2, and I always like to just win 1 with 4 games, or even a wall game. That would make me happy. I appreciate you coming and watching this week. And don't forget, next week on Tuesday at 6:30, we'll have another video, and we'll be talking about leveling up from intermediate to advanced player, and what are the skills or tasks you need to complete in order to do so. I hope you enjoyed this topic and learned a thing or two. If you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and share with fellow Mahjong friends. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy the topic and what level you're at, and if you're looking to level up. I enjoy so much being here and sharing my love of Mahjong with you. Please share it with me. See you next week, everyone. Take care and have a good week. Bye-bye.